Yeah, he's worked in there in drills. I've told the DB coaches to make sure he's stayed up to snuff there, both mentally and technique wise.
How big a test is this for Quignon and your other cornerbacks who are against AJ practice?
I don't know. Are we sure AJ's practicing today?
Can you tell us?
It's all every snap you take in the NFL is a test.
How important are these joint practices just in terms of evaluation for, especially for those guys who might not see any reps or limited reps during those games?
Yeah, I love doing these things. I think these things are great. I wish we would do another one. Um, it's great to go against a new team, new schemes, new players. You'll learn things. You're going to get unscouted looks and plays, and you see how people react. These things are tremendous, and can't get enough of it.
What made you want to play
about your guys from these that?
It's just part of the process. Possibly.
In Jihad's case, what made you want to play him in that first game, and how's he coming in recent?
He, when the Kobe got back last year, his snaps got cut down a lot, and just feel he needs more reps. And it proved out in the game. He had a player or two that he didn't play the right way, that he should be playing the right way. So we still got work to do.
What is the difference between him and Makuba on that, for instance? He also missed time as well.
Yeah, Makuba was more injury related. His misses last year, and each case is different.
How about with Marcus? Why didn't he play in that game?
Yeah, because I wanted to see Carter get a lot of snaps at safety. Epps has played his whole career at safety. He's getting a lot of reps in practice. Mike, this is new territory for Mike, and we need to get him a bunch of reps there to really get him prepared and totally evaluated.
What did you see
How
from?
did he grade out?
He did fine. Mike's had a good camp. I think it was their first touchdown pass in the game. He should have played better. But to me, it's more just his newness on the job, particularly when he's in a deep zone, is all new to him. And we need to get him as many reps doing that as we can.
Where does that competition stand still?
It's a competition. It is.
Vic, what's impressed you about Trot, his training camp and everything like that?
Yeah, he's reaping the benefits of being in the system for 3 years. He's matured. He's picked. He always knew what to do, but his processing is a whole lot faster and quicker. I mean, the most important quality you can have as an inside backer is instincts, play recognition, and his is really showing more in this camp than it had before.
Are you happy with the edge group in light of the fact that Bernard hasn't been in practice for a little while?
Yeah, I don't know when Gennard will be back. That injury he got in our weight room, is going to take some time to heal. Yeah, I'm very happy with Nolan and Jalix. AK is coming along. The other guys are coming along. But we need to get, we need our third and fourth until Gennard gets back to really solidify their positions.
How about Epinesa in particular? You spoke about him the first.
Yeah, he's been doing good, and he played good in the preseason game. He had a great learning experience on that pass he got beat on. I'm really happy that happened, because it was a preseason game. But not only for him, but all the outside backers / edge players. It's a great learning experience on how to play that play. And he's doing good. He's picking up, we dropped those guys a little bit, not a lot, and he's really done well with it, and I think he'll continue to improve.
What did Ty Robinson show you Saturday?
Yeah, he came to life, He's been on life support since he's been here, but he came to life. And hopefully that will continue.
Vic, from Boston, just generally speaking, what are some of the challenges in covering A.J. Brown? What makes him so effective out there?
Well, he's a big receiver. He's strong. Got strong hands. 50-50 balls are his friend most of the time. He's just a big, strong, athletic, instinctive, good receiver.
You know, you asked us to calm down on the Bernard and Weaver storylines, but Weaver in particular, seeing him out there, did anything jump out?
So you're not coming down?
I'm not coming down on it. Yeah.
Those are our 2 exchange students. They're doing fine, but they got a long way to go.
You mentioned Trot 3 years. It's kind of like Keeley 3 years. We saw the interception, but we also saw some other.
Yeah. I think Keeley is, you know, he's been everybody's pinata doll for a while. I kind of sense he could be coming. We'll see. See how he does these next. I think, you know, somebody asked the question, these 2 days. I think these 2 days for him are big. Okay?
What's been your impressions of some of the safety depth with guys like Maxim School and Pino Kushkin in the back?
Yeah, they came alive in the game, did some good things. I think they're 2 good young prospects. We'll see how it all shakes out when you have to get to 53.
You talked about Chance.
Yeah.
You talked about Chance before, but with Deontay and Smile, it seems like you have real depth at that position.
Say that again.
With Deontay and Smile, it seems like you have some pretty interesting depth there.
Yeah, our ILB position is, you know, probably our deepest position on defense. You know, we got Trotter and Smile that are 2 good quality players. Campbell, who's been hurt for a while, but I think he'll be back out there today. And Deontay, you know, so I feel good about those guys.
Do a couple more.
With Keystone and Cole them missing so much time, what do they have to do to catch up?
Catch up.
How do they kind of do that?
You know, it's hard to make up for lost time, especially with the way we practice anymore in the league. Reps are at a premium. It'll be hard.
What about Josh's offense? Will he test for you a good
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what they'll show us, but they've always been, you know, last year they played a fullback a lot, so they're one of those teams that still plays a fullback. We haven't seen any of that, so that would be good to see. They're a little bit more spread out. Our offense is more condensed, so that would be good. Everything's valuable. You know, it's going to be great to go against new stuff.
Elsewhere in the league, there have been.
What's that?
Because Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis haven't played in the preseason game, what are you kind of looking forward to see from those guys going against the Patriots?
Get them a lot of reps, okay? You know what's happened with these joint practices, a lot of teams take the philosophy of get your ones a lot of reps in practice, then they don't play in the game. And hopefully we can get both of those guys enough reps to where over a 2-day period it kind of feels like a game for them.
Elsewhere in the league, there have been fights in some of these sessions. What's your approach or philosophy with that going into it?
Yeah, we don't want them. We don't tolerate it. The way I explain it to the players every time we do one of these, you know, you have 90 teammates in camp. Now you got 180 teammates. We're just working against each other, okay? They're in a different jersey, a different helmet. We're not here to fight. We're here to get better as an individual and a team, and hopefully we'll all treat it that way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.